peace, love, joy, family, friends, leaders. I'm Julian the General Smith Jr., and I'm glad to be making this message to you from the top of Stone Mountain, because I'm sending this energy to the mountaintops of Ayiti from the mountaintops of Atlanta, because now is our time to unite, to be able to learn and grow with each other. This summer, as leader of the J.K. Smith Senior Foundation, which is my nonprofit that I named in honor of my father, who was an educator, who taught French and Spanish, who was committed to community development and mentorship. In that spirit, I will be traveling to Ayiti, the land of liberation. I will be traveling to Haiti under the leadership of my fellow General Wilkins Rosenberg, who leads the Sovereign Haiti Initiative. Now, the intent of this time is to explore the African liberation against European enslavement in the land of Ayiti. And it is to blaze trails of unity so that others, because the motto of my foundation is cultivating the hidden genius of black sons. And in order to do that, we must travel, because the world is our classroom. And so as a history teacher, it is my responsibility, duty, and honor to be able to show black sons their rich history and legacy all over the world, especially in a place like Ayiti, the first black republic. We love the first black this and the first black that. Well, the land of Haiti is the first independent black republic. It is the place where enslaved Africans fought, struggled against mighty European imperial powers, and they established their own nation. My shirt says the Sons of Dessalines. Now, although I am from Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur, Georgia, I rep Haiti because I am a descendant of enslaved Africans in America. And whether North America, South America, Caribbean America, we must explore those places and those names and those times that are key to our freedom, so that black sons will know the legacy that they must uphold. And this is the intent of my time and mission in Ayiti, so that we will be able to cultivate mutually beneficial, symbiotic, supportive relationships. Because also, did you know that Haiti abolished slavery before America did it? In 1804, establishing their independent black republic, they abolished slavery. America didn't do it until 1865. Did you know that it was because of the Haitian Revolution that Napoleon left his conquest to build a new world of France in America, that gave birth to the purchase of the Louisiana Territory? Did you know that a Afro-Haitian, Jean-Baptiste du Sable, established Chicago? Did you also know that a son of Dessalines, Denmark Vesey, who in South Carolina worked with Emmanuel AME Church, with Morris Brown, he was a leader against slavery, and his intent was to liberate the enslaved Africans in South Carolina, then sell to Haiti. That was his intent. And in that spirit, to continue the spirit of Denmark Vesey, to continue the spirit of Nat Turner, to continue the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. from Atlanta, from the mountaintops of Stone Mountain in Atlanta, Georgia, to the mountaintops of Ayiti, so that we will see the citadel and the places where African liberation had its highlights. So whether we're in Haiti, in Jamaica, in Cuba, in Puerto Rico, in Trinidad, we are going to visit these places. And with your support of the J.K. Smith Senior Foundation, I will be able to help do that for black sons in Atlanta and abroad. Family, I sound the conch shell because that was a sound of liberation during the times of enslavement. You will see in Ayiti the neg maroon, where he has the conch shell in one hand and a machete in the other, and he's blowing He's blowing the sound for liberation. He's blowing the call to strike liberty or death. But today, we have the privilege of having a non-violent revolution throughout the education of our minds, which is why, as a nonprofit leader, we want to be able to facilitate the resources to be able to help ourselves do for ourselves and not be dependent on aid, but to work mutually together, because we must work together. There is unity in strength, and there is strength in unity. As I close my message to you in support of my efforts, as I highlight, as we celebrate Haitian Heritage Month in the month of May, as we continue to uplift the spirit of African liberation in the global African diaspora, as we highlight individuals who contributed and sacrificed their lives for the cause of freedom, justice, equality, independence, I uplift for you the Haitian national anthem, La Dessalinienne. And as well, before I play, I want to uplift that it was Afro-Haitian soldiers in Savannah, Georgia that helped America fight for their independence from England during the Revolutionary War. So America, as an American citizen, as an American government, we have honor, duty, responsibility, obligation to show respect and love to the government, the people, the land, the history, the culture of Haiti. Bobo. Barakasham Yahuwah, Yahuwah Shah Malaki.